Hello guys, we are going to start our first example or our first um, Webpack project. First of all, I create a directory called Webpack sample and I will use my terminal to create our first npm init. Then I will install, in this case, JavaScript, but I will install Webpack clean. Save date. Only Webpack clean. This will install the dependencies of Webpack and Webpack clean to start creating our first. In this case, we'll compile all our JavaScript files and we'll create a better project, or in this case to increase the performance of our files. In this case, I will create our src directory, then I will create the index for the main.js. If everything is okay, we will have our dep dependencies that is why I use the save dep command with npm and the webpack clean. I will need to use the bundle up is equal to webpack clean. We will start with that. We don't need this in this moment. After that, we need to create the webpack.config.js. To start with all, we need to use the resolve function from a notepad library. After that, we need to specify the module exports is equal to the first thing that we need to be very interesting, or it will be our first entry point. It is our main JavaScript, or the documents that we need. In this case, I am going to show you only with one file. The second parameter that we need is output. In this case, inside of the object or the object output, we will use the file name. Let's put something like prot.js and the path. In this case, that is why we'll need the result to create our path, because in this case the result will help us a lot to add in this case the path and the directory. You'll see. Just need to add the directory name and then in this case, then after that we need to add the target node and the mode development. If everything is okay, we only need to run from bundle up and it will create our first, but it's making some mistakes. Just let me check what is happening here. Web clean target. Okay, target mode. Sorry. Sorry for this. Okay, if you see, it creates our production file JS and the directory dist, but actually it has nothing and it weighs 1.18 kilobytes. But let me add some code. Offer course. I'm just adding some random stuff, and don't worry about that. I just add book course. If we can run again our it at but at the final this is the complete weight of our main JS, and this is the production weight of our new, in this case, file. But if you see, we can check or we can examine our product file, but we can use the production mode and it will change everything. You'll see. If you see, and it weighs less than the last one. And that's all for today. It's only a small project and you can check it, and it's working a lot. And we will add our server with that server with it needs static and directory. In this case, we will use again our directory, their name, and nothing more on this. Why? Because here we are going to add our index HTML. This is a small oops. Here you are. Well, let's start this. It's okay. Server. Okay, here you are. This will create our dev server in our main directory. But in this case, we need to add another one. It's called Webpack dev server. We need to install Webpack. Webpack dev server. Oh, sorry. Not for now. Just at the Webpack dev server, and this is going to help us to create our server with Webpack. Just let's finish this. It will appear in this part, in this section. Well, on the dependencies section. And we will... Oh no. Okay, got it. And we need to add again our bundle up and our Webpack. And then we need to use the develop on the Webpack dev server. And if we run on Webpack develop, it will start our server. If everything is okay, we will see our server in this part. Just need to... Yes, it's working great. Oops. Sorry guys. Here you are. And we have our JavaScript and teacher object. But what happens if we want to start, well, check if everything is changing? For example, if we save and we change this because we add another console log, like something like this, and it's compiling successfully, we need to watch our bundle. But how we can watch our bundle up? We only need to add watch, and we need to start two. The first one, we need to run bundle up, and in this part it will watch all the changes in our files, or in this case our main file, and it will automatically change the production in every step. If you want, it's compiling, and in this case it's watching. And the second step that we need to use is, just let me see, it's not working, and it must work in my terminal again. Just let me run our develop. Yes, and it's working. Okay, got it. But what happened if we started changing Anderson to Thomas? Thomas Wayne, yes. Bruce Wayne. It's changing every time that we use our server side with with Webpack dev server. And that's all for today, guys. I hope you like it. This is a really small project, but the main point is that you understand what is a Webpack, how can you use it with a small project, like in this case with JavaScript, and it will create a production like this. How to use the Webpack dev server, how you can configure the package.json to start the Webpack click with watch, and the develop mode with Webpack dev server. And that's all. Thank you guys. Have a great day or night. See you.